Here we are. Let's start with the memory modules. These guys are what I was given. So as you can see, 8 gig modules and 14 of them. So I only need 6 for this machine, and let's go ahead and put those in. And there's the memory. So yeah, that's the right stuff. That's yeah, what? No, that's 8 gig. Yeah, I thought at first it said 16, and it'd be like, what? No way. If there was some 16 gig sticks in there, that would be crazy. We'd have oodles. Now next, drives. Now I've got one here that I had removed from another piece of equipment. Let's see if we can get over from the memory to the drive bay here. So this machine needs SATA drives. Ugh. So here I've got 2 terabyte drive. I'm going to put in position 2. Maybe I should look up how to install these properly. Wouldn't that be nice? And yeah, then that one will be ready to go. And then I still have to find the other machine I've got that has the SSD in. I'm going to put that in the top slot. And I'll put the OS on that. And then this will just be for games and stuff. It won't be the fastest setup, but boot time should be pretty slow. No. Boot time should be alright with the SSD. I found the drive in the EEE box. This is where it wants to sit. Alright, so as you can see, it's not going to sit very well. Well, it doesn't mount at all into the bracket that's here. So I either have to track down a full-sized, like 3.5 inch flash drive. Well, flash drive, you know what I'm saying, SSD. Or I'm going to have to figure some clever way of rigging this to be properly supported in there. And I think that's likely what I'm going to do, simply because I don't have resources to go just buy another drive. So let's see if we can figure something out. I had an idea, and so I checked, and we did have some popsicle sticks down in the down on our hobby shelf still, because I looked at the distances and they looked really close. So I'm thinking this is going to work. They're just long enough to fit in there, not super tight, so it's not really bending or flexing. And one on either side holds it fairly stable. I'm going to glue a third one across the bottom, and then it's not actually glued to the structure or the drive, it's just a placeholder that's going to sit there, and I should be able to pop it in and out and take the drive in and out, and it should hold the drive fairly securely. So that problem solved. And you know what? With that, we've got the solid state drive in, we've got the bigger drive, We're not even worrying about the optical drives that are already in here. We've got the video card connected. We've got the memory installed. The processors are changed out. I think we're ready to bring out a monitor and plug her all in and see what happens when we give her the juice. Woohoo! Okay, so we have a monitor that I have in the garage from some time ago. That's set up. Got a keyboard, a mouse plugged in. Let's adjust the camera here. I haven't even plugged the power supply in yet, just because I'm not sure what's going to happen. But got to plug it in sooner or later, so let's do that. Please, oh please, no smoke. Well, so far so good, no smoke. Turn the monitor on. Ooh, dusty. Ugh. What happens when you store things in garages? They get dusty. Of course, it's not seeing the signal. Oh, let's push the button and see what happens. Well, seems to have fired up. It's making noise. Oh my. Let's see. Control the function ports devices. No device detected. Hard disk. CD-ROM. Oh, it's not seeing the one hard disk. Okay. Get out of here, Ant. F10. See what happens. System information. About. There we go. HP said 600 workstation. Link speed. Whatever. Memory size. 49,000 megabytes of the appropriate type. Great. BIOS, boot block date from 2010. Interesting. Chassis number. Processor type. Xenon 5675, 3.07 gigahertz. Processor speed. Second processor type. Yep, they're both logged in and looking good. Oh my. Okay. Oop, kick the camera. Well, that part seems to have gone okay. What does about give us? BIOS is from 2011. I suspect it's been updated since that. System temperatures. Oop. The CPU temperatures are not changing. That's good. That doesn't make sense. 833, 834 RPM for CPUs? Oh, I guess maybe it does. Not sure what, oh, that's the fans, right. So the fans are responding and doing everything the way they should, which is awesome. Set time and date. Well, it's certainly not 1408. Oh, but the date's right. Interesting. No. No, that advances it. No. Let's just cancel that because it's close. That storage, device configuration. No, we're not monkeying with that because it fired up. Let's see, I'm curious. Enter to configure. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay. Storage options. Removable media boot enable. Legacy disk write enable. SATA emulation RAID. SATA port 0. Internal only. Now I'm not sure exactly what this is. Does it mean that it's set up as a RAID and it doesn't recognize the drives because they're different? That's possible. Let's have a look here again. That's processors and DIMMs, asset, chassis, boot block. No. That's just memory, it's not connected devices. What does this do? Wake on LAN, multiprocessors enabled, monitor tracking disabled. So, for whatever reason, it starts with the optical drive, then it goes USB device, it does the hard drive. Oh, integrated SATA. I wonder if that's the... I bet that's the other drive. I bet you that's the solid state drive. Cancel that. I didn't change anything, did I? Well, let's ignore changes and exit. See what happens. See if it finds an operating system. The solid state drive, I had it set up with Ubuntu on that other little machine. Optional ROM message. So it appears it's looking for a RAID. That's it. That's all it does. Okay, well, at least it fires up. Yoo-hoo! No device detected in port 00. This version supports only hard disk and CD-ROM drives. Please wait, this will take a few seconds. Okay. Well, this is just awesome. Or it would be. It's trying to rebuild media test failure. Uh-oh. Non-system disk or disk error. Replace and strike any key when ready. Okay, so we know now that we need to somehow get a boot system set up, something that'll run. I'm not sure how we can do that. I might check my stack of old CDs and DVDs and see if I happen to have a install for maybe even XP, just about anything. Because if I hit a key now, yeah. So we can shut down. Let's go do that. But we know the processors were successfully installed. And that, yeah, it'll fire up. So let's see if we can find some way of getting an OS on this.